Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome, and if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back for another video. In today's video, we are doing a full face of Black owned makeup brands. So if you want to see what products I use, get introduced to some brands maybe you're not familiar with, or you didn't know were Black owned, then definitely stay tuned. Alright you guys, let's get into a full face of Black owned makeup. I don't know if I've ever done one of these videos on my channel, but we're doing it today. This was an exciting video to prepare for. It was nice to be able to, you know, look through, find all my Black owned products and stuff. I got a little inventory going and stuff, and then also do some research on other brands, whether or not they're Black owned. And I found out that Black Opal is Black owned. When this whole thing was going around, Black Opal wasn't Black owned. Stop rambling. I'm gonna go in with a Fenty product. I'm gonna go into with this Fenty primer. This is the True Matte Pro Filter primer. So I was just looking for a mattifying primer to go in the summer mainly. I didn't think that Fenty was Black owned. I know they're part of the Kendo line of makeup brands, but apparently I think Rihanna still owns 50% or 51, something around there. So I still included it in this video. Hopefully nobody has any, you know, qualms with that. I really like the way the Fenty complexion products smell. I know people don't like fragrance, but I like the way they smell. They just have this nice, I don't know, powdery, it's not baby powder, but it's like a powdery scent, nice and soft, and it's really nice. I am so excited about this foundation. Okay, the Danessa Myricks Vision Cream Cover. I just got it last week, but I've been trying it almost every day. Vision Cream Cover. This is great. This is such a good foundation. Oh my god. And I'm in the shade N09, a silverish, like a dark silver. I know there's another word for this color, but container with a little sliver of the foundation shade there. There aren't any swatches on her website, which is really unfortunate. Her site isn't the easiest to navigate, unfortunately, but this is a great product. And when I can't find swatches on a website, I look on Google and Google Images. I don't know if you guys do that, but I do. And I found a blog post from Coco Swatches. So I went from her swatches and picked N09, which is really good, because if I would have gone based on Danessa's website and just like the color, you know how they have a little swipe of the color, I probably would have picked like N10, and this is a perfect shade. So, but this is a very concentrated product, 15 mils of product in here, so it's half of the size of a normal foundation. However, this is full coverage. This is full coverage. Look at that. Do you see that? I used half of a pump. Half a pump will get you, okay? It's a thick, creamy foundation. I really enjoy it, and you guys have been really complimenting me on my skin when I've been wearing these foundation, like on Instagram and things like that. I've been getting nice comments about the skin. I can tell the fantastic coverage because my line across my nose is covered almost all the way. Like if I wanted more coverage I could, but it's not necessary. And here is what it looks like, a nice skin-like finish. You know, it's not drying down to a matte finish. It's nice and natural. And if you follow Danessa Myricks on Instagram, you'll see like all the photos that she puts up and things like that where she's done the makeup on the models. It's just a nice glowy, dewy aesthetic on the skin. So you're not gonna get, you know, anything different. I wouldn't expect anything different from her makeup products. One of my favorite concealers right now is the McGrath Labs Sublime or Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer in MD27. Here's what it looks like, and it is fantastic. So I had this idea to do a Black owned, you know, makeup video or makeup post on Instagram, at least when things had started, you know, happening in the country with George Floyd and everything like that. But I stayed away because I didn't want to seem like I was kind of making light of the situation by posting a makeup picture. You know, it just, I don't know. It just seemed like, what is a makeup picture gonna do? Like, what is a black owned makeup, you know, post going to add to the cause? So I stayed away from doing this, but you know, here we are. I'm doing it. Maybe because I guess I felt more comfortable when other people had started posting, you know, more makeup things again after some time had passed. I just felt more comfortable now that some time has passed and there's more of a call now. I mean, there's been a call always, but more focused now of people wanting to explore black owned makeup and black owned brands, supporting black owned period, you know, putting your dollars into the, you know, black community. So this is just my way of, in addition to putting my dollars to black owned brands, in addition to all the other makeup that I buy, but also shedding light on, you know, some products that I really enjoy from black owned makeup brands. So anyways, I don't know why I got off on that tangent, but you guys see how this concealer blends out so nicely, and with this foundation, it's just, it's like the skin is what? It's like perfect. For setting the under eye, what do we want to use? We could go with Fenty. We're gonna go into an oldie. Sacha Buttercup. Sacha Buttercup. It's an oldie, it's a goodie. I haven't used it in a while, but it has that brightness to it and it has a matte finish. So that looks really nice. I haven't used this in quite a long time, but I remember I used to like go in heavy with it. Let's see. Next, I want to do, I've been really enjoying doing cream contour, and I also want to feature as many products as I can, you know, not skipping anything. So I'm going to go into the Fenty Matchstick in this Espresso. Here it is. Do a little bit of a cream contour here. So I was so happy that when I was doing my list of, you know, just going through all my makeup and seeing which products I have from black owned companies and, you know, what products they are and things like that, that I have so many, you know, eyeshadow palettes. I have some like a few foundation options, a few concealer options. I had, you know, a plethora of eyeshadow palette options. So it was just, it's really nice that I was like, okay, it's not, I just wasn't limited to just, okay, I only have one foundation, so that's the one I'm gotta use in the video, that type of thing. So I can do a few of these videos actually. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I was thinking about doing one of these every so often, you know, like on a more regular basis. That's that. I'm gonna go ahead and do my cream blush from Danessa Myricks. This is the Vision Flush. It's just called Vision Flush, and it is in the shade Ballet Slippers. So it comes on a wand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add a little bit extra. And then it just nicely blends out. It just blends out so beautifully. And it's not, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. You get a nice flush to the cheeks. It's not picking up my foundation or anything like that. And of course I did powder up here, but you know, it's not leaving a harsh line or anything. It just blends out so nicely. I've been making too many purchases, so I can't buy another one right now, but I do want to go back and get more. So those are the Danessa Myricks products that I purchased. True Color Black Opal Ultra Matte Foundation Powder. This is in the shade Medium Deep. I already hit pan on this. I actually thought I had decluttered this, so I bought another one. But so now I have two. But I'm gonna use my Wayne Goss brush and just lightly give a set to the face. This powder, I really enjoy this powder. This is a drugstore powder, so you can, you know, it's not expensive like the other products that I feature on this channel. It's really nice. I think it gives a nice finish to the face. When I have a foundation that's, you know, maybe it's not all that smoothing, or you know, maybe it's just not the greatest. I put this on and then the face just comes together. It's just beautiful. So I just took that shine right down, or that dew or that glow. It took it right on down, but not to a place of dry, crusty lifelessness, okay? Going with bronzer, and I'm gonna use this Prime Beauty blush. This is a very nice blush. This Prime Beauty bronzer in the shade Bronzeville. I think there's one shade deeper than this, but this is a beautiful bronzer. Beautiful. I'm just gonna set over that contour that we laid down. All right, I'm gonna set my blush. You guys know I am a fan of Juvia's Place products. I have quite a few videos on my channel about them. So I've got 3 options for blush here. The Queen palette that came out with Fumi, Sister to Sister, that shade there. It looks like it would be a bit light on me, but actually it is a nice blush. It's a nice blush color. And then of course I have the Saharan Volume 1 and Volume 2. Had these for years. They are very worn in that they look extremely dirty. So here's the one. This is the very deep, this is the deepest one of the 2. This is Volume 1. I have a video on both of these palettes, of course, on my channel. So I guess I could, because this is a peachy toned blush, I could go in with that yellow or that orangish one. I don't know. I think I'm gonna pass on that one. And then we have Saharan Blush Volume 2. Guess I could go in with this orangey one there. But with the eyeshadow look that I'm doing today, I think I'm gonna pass. So let's go into, they're all beautiful though, very pigmented. Check out my videos on these. I'm gonna go in with Sister to Sister in the Queen palette from Fumi. And these are, or this is available on, you know, Juvia's Place. So, and nice and affordable as well. So I'm just setting down that cream blush. Of course, you don't have to. If you want to, you can, like I'm doing. It'll just bring that dew down a little bit. I think it looks nice just the way it was. But once again, I want to showcase as many products as I can and things like that. So I want to go in with a cream blush. I'm going to go in with another matchstick from Fenty. This is in the shade Trippin. And so we'll see how I can blend this out with a sponge. Sometimes these matchsticks can be a little challenging to blend out. Probably would have been easier if I would have remembered to do this before. Alright, so that helped to blend it out a little bit more, taking that brush and just going over. I'm gonna feed my babe and I'll come back. Alright guys, so next we're gonna do highlights. We did a little bit with the Fenty stick, but I'm going over with powder. I'm gonna go into the Colored Raine Power blush and highlight duo in the shade My Day 1. I did a video on this whole collection with the palette, or the eyeshadow palette as well. Definitely check out my channel. I'm gonna see how this Artist Small does with this highlight. It did really well with the Tom Ford, but I think this is like a heavier formula, so we will see. It picked up a decent amount. All right, and here we go. Very pretty, very nice. Wow, this is a beautiful highlighter. I placed an order on Sephora for more Fenty products to take care of like the kind of mundane type things. So brows, I'm using the Fenty brow pencil in the shade Black Brown or Brown Black, and I've used this a couple of times. I do kind of like, you guys know, to use, you guys know I like to use a kind of like pen on my brows, like a marker type pen, just because I don't have a lot of hairs, and I find that a pen can make the hair strokes better than a pencil. But I don't know of a black owned brand that does like a pen, like the Glossier brow flick thing, or the Kat Von D. Actually, that's an eyeliner that I use on my brows. But if you guys know of a black owned company that makes more of like a marker type brow product, or even an eyeliner, but it comes in like a brown, definitely let me know. All right, so this brow MVP does a good job. It's a nice shade. Eyeshadow primer, Fenty. And I got like the little mini set that came with the fly liner. It is creamy, this brow or eyeshadow primer. And now to get a base for my shadow, I'm gonna use the McGrath concealer. Let's get into some shadow. Yes, let's get into some shadow. Shadow today, I'm gonna use Ace Beaute. So we're gonna go into the Ace Beaute Paradise Fallen palette. This is their purple palette. So beautiful. And I have a video on my channel with this palette, and then I have the Oceanic palette from Ace Beaute. Also have a video on my channel with this palette. I think I'm gonna try to use both of these in the looks today. I'm gonna go in with Dusk. That's this shade here. It's above my inner corner. You guys can see how that's blending up into that concealer area. Very pigmented eyeshadows, and they blend nicely. I'm gonna put down powder underneath my eyes. Powder being the Sacha Buttercup. Bless you. So now I'm gonna go into the Oceanic palette, and I'm gonna pick this shade here called Pacific. One of my favorites in the palette. I just like a teal green. So I'm gonna go into that with a small synthetic brush and put that on the outer corner. Look at the pigmentation on that. Wow. Right, then I'm gonna go into Fiji. That one there. Take off any excess, and then I'm just using that and blending out that area. Blending it up into the purple. It's a pretty blend. Very pretty blend. Getting a little bit closer to you guys so you can see a little bit better. My baby said, not today, not to freaking day. Next, I've decided I'm gonna do a cut crease situation here. I'm gonna go in with Night Sky on a somewhat flatter brush and put this over here, right on top of that concealer. And actually, I'm not liking the way that looks. I'm gonna take my finger and lay that down. That's pretty. And I'm gonna put some over here on the outer edge too. And so then that blends nicely into that dark teal shade that we used from the Oceanic palette. We're gonna just do it Bora Bora. This bright blue metallic there. That's so pretty. And more into the Oceanic palette, I'm gonna go into Mykonos, this one there. Okay. With a flatter brush, because I want to get precise up to the crease, or to that cut crease line. I'm gonna spray with some spray. All right, and I'm gonna press right up to that line. I'm going to go with a flatter brush, because since I did it's not as evident. The cut crease isn't as evident to me. Maybe it is, but I'm gonna go into shadow, the dark purple, with a flatter brush. This is a Wayne Goss number 8. Kicking off any excess, and then outlining the cut crease. I think that's pretty cool looking. We're gonna take Fiji, the shade that we used to blend out Pacific, that's on the outer corner. I'm gonna take that on the lower lash line. The shade that we used at the top up there on the inner corner of the lower lash line. And for my brow bone, going into this palette and going into Orion. Use the Fenty Fly Liner, and because I'm black, or it's called Cause I'm Black. And then the Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara in Cause I'm Black. Alright, so this would look a lot better with lashes. Okay. Still want something on the inner corner. The same shade Orion that we used on the brow bone. That one on the inner corner. Alright, so I'm going to do the other eye, then we'll come back to talk about the lips. Alright, so here are the eyes done. Okay, so for lip liners, so these lip liners are from Candy Coated Cosmetics, the cosmetic line by Candy Burris. And I picked up a while ago, before I started making videos and stuff again, 2 ultimate lip liners in the shade Primal. That shade there, that's Primal. Another shade called Inspiration. Right there. So Inspiration is more like a brick brownish red, and then Primal is, you know, a nice mahogany type brown. Okay, and then so I wanted to show you guys definitely from Propa Beauty some lipsticks that I had picked up. So I picked up 4 of their lipsticks. This is what they look like in the, you know, component. Very nice. So they look similar to the Fenty matchsticks, but it's a different, you know, shape. These are octagons. The Fenty matchsticks are hexagons. I think these were $12 each. Go ahead and do some swatches for you real quick. That is the shade Focused. You guys see that there, Focused. I like the lipstick bullet. It is more of like, it has more of a divot, so it curves to hug your lips a little bit better. Then we have Her Magic. This one has more of a rosy tone to it, a little bit more pinkish. And that one's got a nice orangish brown type look to it. Then we have Profit. And there is Profit. So that has a little bit more, you know, orange, reddish orange to it. And then that's more brown. All right, and then this one is Victress. This is the most nude one of the 4 that I picked up. I think my favorites are Victress and Her Magic. And because the eye look is so colorful, I'm gonna go with a nude, like more, these are all like nudie colors on my skin tone, but the most nude one is Victress. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that one. And Victress, here we go. Sun keeps going up and down, I apologize. But so this is what Victress looks like on my lips without a lip liner. If you want to see all of these on my lips, definitely check out my Instagram, because I did do pictures with each one of these to show what they look like without a lip liner. And so this is what Victress looks like. I'm going to take the lip liner that I demonstrated for you from Candy Coated Cosmetics. I'm going to take it in the shade Primal. And that just adds a little bit of depth with to the lip look. So here's what it all looks like together. I think everything looks really nice. Let me zoom in so you guys can see the skin. All right, so here's the skin for you to see. Get an actual, you know, a little bit closer up of the lips and the eyes. All right, so this is the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely showcased all products that I thoroughly enjoy. I don't think you would be disappointed in trying any of these products. Yeah, definitely check my description box for a list of the products used, and definitely let me know what you guys think about this being like an every so often type video, maybe monthly, twice a month, something like that. And list in the comment section what black owned makeup brands you think I would like to try. So this was a super fun video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, consider subscribing, and until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. See ya.